There certainly seems to be like an urban legend of what a so-called addict looks like. I found that they look like grandmothers, they look like teenagers.
You know, these aren't just people on the street that are drug addicts. These are real people that have stories. You know, no one is born a drug addict or born knowing they're going to become a drug addict. There's a story behind it. There's a way they got there.
My son became addicted from a legal pharmaceutical.
People don't realize that our family members, our kids, wives, brothers, our friends, people we grew up and went to high school with, these are the people that are overdosing. I think sometimes they look at it as an us versus them, when in fact we're not fighting against them. These are the victims here are people we know a lot of times, especially with the opioid world.
For us, we treat them like victims. We treat them with respect because we realize they're just like you and me.
The fear that I sometimes have when I think about this epidemic is how quickly we slid into it. It's going to take still some time and some work to get out of it. And my fear is that we'll forget and allow us another decade from now to go back into this. And I think if we all become familiar with this, it's less likely to happen.
Where do we go from here? I don't know. But hopefully we can figure this out together and figure it out soon. We don't have time to wait.
Go back and watch the previous 8 episodes of this series if you missed any, and you can learn more about efforts in Orange County to fight the opioid epidemic in our long-form documentary, It Impacts Us All, available on this channel or at itimpactsusall.com, where you can find local support resources and even a guide to set up your own screening of the documentary. The truth is, the opioid epidemic is our crisis, and it impacts us all regardless of class, race, or upbringing here in Florida and across the country.